telling me stuff, but my audio had dropped a long while ago.
Oh, he said that right before it dropped too. I just didn't know what you were talking about.
Shouts out to Chris for not saying anything. All right.
Yes, my bad.
Yeah.
Tim, did you try to get a PlayStation 5?
I sure did not. Because I knew it was going to be craziness. It's already COVID. And I was just like, I can wait. I'll take the $50 off. That's going to come here in a couple of months probably. So
you scared of that video? You scared of that vid?
Hey, man.
Scared of that running wrong?
Just
you let that stop you from greatness? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You let COVID stop you from greatness, huh? You could have been out here flipping stations, flipping Tim.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Well,
you know, we're here talking about flipping, right? So, you know, this whole scarcity craze that's going on has now created this whole situation where now Cass is out here, trying to flip. Because the bots done made it to the PlayStations, guys. The bots done made it to the systems. So now everybody's out here using their bots. Everybody's out here buying 1,000 PlayStation and flipping them for 1,000, 1,500. I think the most I've seen is 1,500. 1,500. Let me ask you guys, how much would you guys be willing to spend on PlayStation 5?
0. Nah.
So you want PlayStation 5? You an Xbox nigga? Fuck out of here.
Nah, man. The most I'd be willing to pay is the retail price. Because they selling it for that shit.
PlayStation 5. That means you don't want PlayStation 5. That's what that sounds like to me.
That sounds like I can wait, and I'm not an impulse buyer.
I am
Chris, your ass is out there. Your ass is trying to grab
I'm the worst impulse buyer. It's like I see someone else, but they're like, I want one too. I need it. I'm not willing to pay more than the retail price for one. I can wait. Like it's not a do or die thing for me. But I was trying to get one when I saw that it was available. I tried my damnedest.
On the restock or the first time?
The first go around, and I didn't even know they had a restock, so shame on me, I guess.
Yeah, they snuck that in there real quick.
Well, I'll say this. I knew I wasn't going to get it right away because I recently just had a child, so I knew that, you know, that's probably not happening. So I didn't even interject. Oddly enough, while I was doing all that, I came across a couple of cats who just had it, hit me up, asked me if I wanted it. But I just wasn't willing to spend the $500 that it costs to pay for the system as of right now.
What?
Now, if it was up to me, and if it was up to like, you know, if it was basically up to how much money I was willing to spend, I'd spend 100 over. I'd spend 100 over, 100, 150 over retail. If I really wanted it, like I'd spend 100, 150 over retail.
Why? Just to have it now? Be in the
essentially, if I wanted it now, that's what I'm willing to do. Like we can wait, and that's fine. See, for me, I'll say this: there's no PlayStation 5 release that goes, okay, I gotta grab it. I mean, I would like to see how God of War looks like on it. I like to see it. I heard Destiny looks amazing on it. Yeah. I played Destiny, so I like to see that. Other than that, I really don't know like what else essentially. But let's say if they have a whole hard ass release, yeah, let me go and get it 150. I spend 150 on the top. I mean, has anybody else gotten anything at release? I remember PlayStation 3. I spent almost like $700 on the PlayStation 3. Sure. And that's just how much it costs. They just reduced the price.
I don't remember the PlayStation 3.
Sure, huh? I do.
I don't even remember the PlayStation 3.
They had like 5 versions of PlayStation 3, like the.
You know what? I lied. I think I got it for Christmas. So I was like a child then, so I didn't spend any money on it.
Man. Heck yeah. I think that was the first one. No, I think I went to college with the 3.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought it at.
Yeah, we did. You should damn did. We did.
What's that mall on University? That on University?
What?
Parkway? No, you talking about
GameStop?
Madison Mall. Madison Mall on University.
Yeah, no, is it mall? Is it Madison Mall? Yeah, I bought it
Yes,
there. Anyways, wherever that mall was on University in Huntsville, that's where I bought it. And it was funny because
shit.
it was you couldn't find it in Illinois, and I just happened to walk in the mall, and I was refund checked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, go ahead, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
You
I didn't.
know what I mean?
I think my
You know
mom
what I
got
mean?
a Christmas gift.
Oh, man.
Put that joint down there. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I was over here, you know, it was, I think that was like, what, the second refund check or something like that? And it was like stupid because, you know, I was irresponsible. And I was like, yeah, it comes with this. Like, let me get that and a controller. Got it.
Balling out of control.
Tech
What
was
you
looking
got?
at me like, I see you. Yeah. It's funny because it's like right outside of the GameStop, there was like a jewelry spot that had like the light up belts and chains. I was like, oh man, I can give me a chain. And I was like, nigga, I'm in college. That sounds stupid. And then I just walked home with my PlayStation 5. That's my story.
Man, it's a hell of a story.
Yeah, man, you gotta have stories, man. All right, so you two ain't willing to spend more than retail.
Nah,
You
not for
guys
something
are
that's
not.
going to be eventually on retail. Like just waiting. I just
When? When?
I don't
What if it's
know.
not on retail?
It will be.
What if it doesn't get on retail till about July?
Like,
I'm okay
I'd
with
say
it. There's
about
nothing
like
wrong with it.
3, 6. I mean, like, and the gameplay isn't. Well, for me, it's not going to be so significant because I haven't seen PS5. Like, I haven't actually like interacted with that new gaming or the next gen like chips and all that. So I don't see the was it lack. What did they do? They increased the image. There's like no wait time for loading or whatever. So I'm still handling the PS4. I don't have any of that new shit. I don't need it. I'm not gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like my new normal is this normal. So I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't need
You
it.
sound like a
I don't want
loser.
hey,
You two sound like losers. I would, if I was about that life, if I didn't have responsibilities, I'd definitely have it right now. It's interesting because it's funny because like this is like the first time like a new system came out, and I was like, I'm not really on it right now because life happened.
hey.
I had at least 2 people who asked me if I didn't want one, and I was like, well, I just like, no, I'm straight. So if anyone needs an Xbox, I know someone got one.
Nah,
So
that's not not as exclusive. It's not.
Actually, I heard it actually is. I mean, people are getting them. I bet the same thing is happening with Xbox. Apparently, it's just the PlayStation 5. It's just like the the one that made the news for whatever reason. That's an interesting outfit you got over there, Chris. What's good you got going on over there?
Oh, you like
You
my
look very
overalls?
action packed. You look very action packed.
My Nike overalls? You like that?
Oh,
The Korea, whatever these
you look
things
like
are.
you look like you're ready for action.
Nah,
What
yo,
are you
heck
out here
yeah.
doing?
Yeah,
You out here karate kicking?
About to go.
Oh, did I look like I should do some karate, shouldn't I? Like shit, something.
Jump out of a plane, all of it.
It
And
is.
whatever, dude. I mean, that's what you got going on. I mean, you like walking around
You
here
like
with
it,
the
though?
neons and the oranges.
I like it.
It's
I
not
like it.
Look like
orange
an
at
anime
all. It's
character,
red.
black anime character and whatnot. But anyway.
I like it.
So anyways,
Thanks,
moving
Tim.
forward. Moving forward.
Niggas be hating, man. Niggas talk
No,
about
who's
orange.
hating? I just asked you. I just said that you have an
Because it's
interesting
red.
outfit. Is that negative? Is that negative?
It's red.
You call that hate?
Yeah, man, you
You're
got
not
that shit
sensitive,
too,
buddy.
man. You got your arms all out, got your hamburger meat hanging out the top of your chest, man.
I don't have hamburger meat. I'm representing your team.
I know, that's what I said.
I'm rocking a jersey. That fella ain't gonna be there for too much longer. But anyways, at all. So speaking of PlayStation 5, the crazy PlayStation 5 is interesting. I'm really into podcasts, and I was Joe Budden Network got a podcast. I forgot it has Mandy and some of these other people in it. It's like 3 girls, and they were talking about the craze of the PlayStation 5. It was 3 women, and the conversation was like, "Yo, y'all are grown ass men. why y'all running around out here trying to play over on PlayStation? Don't y'all got anything better to do? And then one of the ladies made a comment stating that when I see men who play video games, I just assume they have trash dick.
D.
I don't know if the Christian this podcast or not. Now I saw that and I was like, huh, right? I looked at that and I was like, that's an interesting take. And you know, I wanted to see here, like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, it seems like there's a class of women that feel like men shouldn't be playing video games. I know when I first got married, I had to deal with necessarily the conversation of like, well, you're always playing video games. My mentality is that these video games are absorbing the time that I would do. They're absorbing the time and the focus that we're at once on other things that wouldn't be conducive to the situation that we got going on here. So these video games have now created an environment.
True.
Now I can
Is that what that does?
True. But
for myself, yes, that's what it was. Yes, there was a lot of other energy that was dedicated to other things. But now I'm in a scenario.
Talking about, young man.
Huh? I respect the sanctity of my situation, so I'm not going to go into details of that. That sounds stupid. You're willing to speak on that.
He's talking about these bitches.
But
man,
I'm not speaking of that, sir. I've never spoken of that.
I mean, my question to her would be like, has she seen like how much money these people pulling? Like the people that actually make it in gaming? These esports people,
but I can see if you're dedicating your life to this. But you over here on the couch playing games, you know.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, like, you have to. Like, I don't know. Some people have different like coping mechanisms, like to de-stress from like. Some people have their like a serious professional life, so some people just want to come home and just like de-stress or just vibe out.
And
so I don't see anything wrong.
Yeah, if you're handling what you have to handle at home, if you got a whole family like that, even if you don't have a family, if you handle your own business, you should be able to do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of niggas that ain't got no jobs, and they out here just like high level.
Strong.
More credits, more game credits.
Hey, baby,
so much money.
Use your debit card to buy
on the game.
Some QV points. I need some.
My thought process is this. You know what I'm saying? I think that we all have our hobbies, and like I think